Alrighty. Hello, dude. Well, we got about a couple weeks left. And time to kill. Eventful day at the EA offices today, huh? Cam and the boys.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns come into today's matchup wanting to find a way to walk out of the stadium with win number 5 on the season. It's the Jaguars going up against the Browns.
I started out 0-3 on this slider set since 1-6 in a row, as you can see. So I kind of got acclimated to them and used to it. We'll see if we can keep it going. My team's a little bit banged up, though. I get Mike Williams back for the first time in several weeks. Lost a couple of offensive linemen. I don't have Yannick Ngakoue. He's out for another week. The injury bug has hit pretty hard. Matthew Stafford. Always interesting to see how the CPU drafts and fantasy draft.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. Threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Got Le'Veon Bell, Mohamed Sanu. Travis Benjamin with some decent speed on the outside.
And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great...
Not a horrible unit.
And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Stafford got that hose.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. In the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every...
Oh, let's go, Mr. Lowry. The rare pick of the CPU on all Madden. Take that and bottle it.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Justin Tucker for the the extra point. And this is up and
Good start, D.
7-0 Jaguars. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And they'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Ouch. Gerald McCoy says no.
Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Gerald McCoy is so slippery and elusive in the interior of the defense. I don't care who has the assignment to block him. It usually ends up having to take at least two, and most of the time, that's not enough either. Witness that tackle for a loss.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around...
My bootleg linebacking core. Scraping the bottom of the barrel there. You can't have everything now, can you? What's going on, Bird? Interesting day today, the EA offices, I'm sure, huh? Yep, that's a CPU quarterback I know and love. Yeah, got fortunate there. He could have housed that sucker. What's going on in Twitter and YouTube land, Blackbird? Have I missed anything since the Carlos news broke? True enough, true enough. There we go.
Second down following the run.
Let's put a dropper in the hole here. Ooh.
Second down, couldn't connect. Now it's third. One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath. The guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Throwing on third down, Stanford.
Oh my goodness, someone got a massive inside release.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got
Twitter is both fun and annoying.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
Who's their kicker?
And this one is no
Well, have the distance.
And this score was
Hauschka.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
That was a freaking bomb. That would have been good for a couple of yards.
as they get ready to go. And Charles, if the season ended today, it's not going to. We still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs. So they've got
He's blitzing.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now it's new.
And Cam is overthrowing.
He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't going to get
That's the bad part about Cam.
his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay a little bit.
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the throw.
Everything else about Cam is just so much fun, though. Let's go, Mr. Rawls. All you CFM guys, here's a really good budget back for your CFM needs. Especially if you're like to do fantasy drafts. I probably could have kept that, but I had the numbers on the give side, and I didn't think he can crash down to catch me from the backside, so I just give him the ball anyway.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They run with a power back.
Boom.
First down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Thomas Rawls missed like 4 or 5 games for me, too.
For the pass, that was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because
That new interwebs.
Defensively, not sure why they were in that set.
It took me a little while to get on the Twitter chain and train as well, to be honest with you. I can't speak this evening. Jeez, what's wrong with me?
Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
I'm using my custom spread playbook for those of you curious about what I'm running.
created a nice gap for the running back to get through. Pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably trolling on the headset right now. So we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
3 yards to go on second down. They'll try the air now with Newton. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Matriculating the ball down the field.
Extends his drive.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback. that you can use that against them. And the screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
I never ever get a good box look to run outside zone. I'm going to try it anyway.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Basically treat it like an inside zone, just cut right inside the linebacker that was flowing to the outside.
Carries, 90 yards.
After the last game, they had plenty of reason to be confident in the running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
Well, I pretty much am if I'm playing a fantasy draft offline CFM.
The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's 1st and goal.
Got the football itch. You got to scratch it. You know what I mean?
On the outside, they're playing press coverage. And get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
But yeah, online CFM and MUD, I have long since retired.
Had 6 to their lead. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Cam able to take it himself in for the...
All right, good start, good start.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a big return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that.
Let's see how aggressive all Madden gets now that they're behind 14-0.
Between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell.
No sir, no sir, getting nothing.
Back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Do you really? I am somewhat morbidly curious to see how well I could play online with my woefully out-of-date MUT team.
Great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
But then sanity gets the better of me, and I say, nah, don't do that to yourself.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Bell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about...
Oh, they're getting close to it, Charles.
in order to get this guy going.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Stafford.
Oh, dang, my goodness.
Right side. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game.
What have you been playing, Blackbird? Have you been playing solos or just offline CFM?
We just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep, Jakeem Graham. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to
Yeah, of course they're going to pin me back.
down at about the 3-yard line.
The CPU is king of that.
And now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't
Yeah, I agree. You know, you don't want to have too much rust
prepare for wrinkles and counters.
going into the new year. I get that. This, you know,
Starting field position here.
be sure you're always in the habit of making proper reads and all that good stuff.
They start on the ground with rolls. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do, Will, for next year. I'm going to be in a bit of a time crunch this coming year, so I don't think I'll be able to do, you know, 3 online CFMs like I've been able to do the past couple of years. Life's a changing.
And they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Following the penalty, it's rolls. And he'll get this all up to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
It'll be second down.
Well, the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
What team are you a fan of? Remind me.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Yeah, that can get tedious. There you go, Hunter Henry. Ah, the boys.
Past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it
What team were you stuck with?
yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
First down, this is Rolls.
Oh, come on, you stupid puller. Keep on going and kick out the safety, please.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, we get dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here we go with 2nd and 7. Here's New.
Oh, come on, keep him blocked. There we go. Yeah, same with me. I mean, you followed me this year. I was a hurting unit with the Jets the first season, and then I won 2 Super Bowls with them eventually.
That one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on. And let's face it, that's what we just saw there. Not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get Ringo a hold on that quicker.
Yeah, exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground.
All right, good first quarter.
A lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact and he'll go deep.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively.
True, true.
45 after showcasing his tough running. They gained 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Got a couple of Seahawks on their defense. They got KJ Wright and Cam.
They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Juju, give me a block. Ah. I needed one more person out there to kind of split that seam there.
And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter is starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise.
With Mike Williams back, I can have Juju back in the slot to be my scooter for those yard after catch plays, and Williams and Jordan Nelson my go get it guys outside. I love my tall outside receivers. Yeah, basically. Jags have everything else, but all you gotta do is secure the QB and you're good to go.
Run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now he's trying to keep the defender away from the football.
Got an insta shed down there with a nose.
Bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Cam's my best short yardage back.
He has enough for the 1st down and a keeper, a gain of 6.
And while it's highly unusual for NFL teams to think about using their quarterback on key 3rd down runs, none of those teams, save one, has Cam Newton. He's unique, one of the biggest quarterbacks you'll ever see.
Disc.
Give him the ball, let him pick it up.
I'm old school with a disc. Ah, too soon. I had more. I thought I had less time than I really did.
We're not playing 3 yards in the college dust football anymore. I gotta get how those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air,
That's what happens when you don't trust the play action blocking.
both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of the series. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Nelson.
There we go.
That is brought down. 1st down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking
Old man Jordy
for the Jags.
gets his 8,000th receiving yard, whatever that's worth, XP-wise. Don't know. Good accomplishment, though.
Just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Yeah, the bigger problem, Willie, is that the short passing game concepts out of the run and shoot playbook there. They don't translate well to the game either. So, yeah, I have the same issue at times. Whoops. Slow thumb.
Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back.
That happens sometimes when I'm reading the chat and playing at the same time. That was just me being lazy. I should have just let them. I should have the back end of the block and just closed it a day. I thought I could get the ball off before the blitz got to me. I mean, I knew they were blitzing, but I wanted to go for the corner route, but just could not quite get it off in time. I had Henry open too deep. Well, across the middle, I should say, as far as Henry's concerned. What's going on, dude? Just killing some time. I was watching the MLB All-Star game a little earlier. Decided that since EA had a very interesting day today, to hop on and stream a little bit. I like him, Willie. I like him already.
Instead, they found a way to attack and put themselves in position to put points on the board.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for it.
Thinking about the red zone in this game, just at all costs, don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake trying to force the ball and get frustrated because you don't have any space. Because the game just gives you so few options to be able to move the ball efficiently in that space. It's so tight, and a lot of route concepts in this quick game just don't translate well enough to for it to be efficient. And yeah, that too. I mean, just a simple stick play even. Wow, he's going to try to leave that, huh? Okay. Even a simple stick play is a complete adventure. A lot of the time. A lot of false steps. Makes it hard for you to trust your eyes.
The Browns on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Ooh. A nice play, actually. What's going on, Mr. David?
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed, running through defense, can often result in a big pick.
All right, I still have him bottled up on the ground at least. Le'Veon Bell hasn't done anything crazy.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. And now as a play caller, You got to give him a little.
Yeah, I think I can share that with you, Willie, without disclosing anything. But yeah, the match concepts are better.
A second quarter score from down in Houston, and the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor.
Beta still had some issues with them here and there, because as you would expect with a beta, but
This is the the dump off. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third.
better in the sense that,
Just in general, Charles, on a play like
you know,
that, how tough is it for the defense?
you could actually call it against a trip set and not be scared to death.
It's very difficult, especially
Yeah, what a
if the running back has skills.
surprising development, to say the least.
The game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of
I mean, who saw that coming?
lining up. What can you do? What kind of damage can you do to us downfield?
Pick that off. There we go.
Intercepted. Picked off by Dwight Lowry.
Matt Stafford just ran down Dwight Lowry in the open field. Okay.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now following the interception, here's Newton.
I just run.
He's forced out right. Runs over. And he'll take it.
I mean, I could have waited in the dig. What I wanted there, if it was cover 2, I wanted the deep post, of course. If it was cover 3, I wanted the wheels.
First down. So an instance there of Cam being
I got good protection. I could have waited for the dig, but it takes so long, that route. Again, because of
Clear shot on it,
the way their receivers release when they're running vertical routes on the outside a lot of the times.
and boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
now a first down throw for Newton. Complete upon him near the ground. And this time he's able to
Yes, that's the guy.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
When you execute a drag or crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can get some significant yardage in your tight end on that one.
Here's Newton now on second down. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
That time, actually, I'm so used to these quick hitches. Well, if he was not blitzing, this would have been an issue, but I actually had space there, but I just didn't anticipate it. Like, this really should be a scat where he... Actually, this is not a bad job here, where he crosses the defender's face and settles down. I've seen it look worse than this. That actually wasn't a bad rep of that play. But against zone, they collide into each other or into defenders, and it's unrunnable. That'd be a perfect red zone passing play, or inside the 10 or 5 passing play inside the red zone. Yeah, so that I saw.
Newton on first down.
And they'll end up wanting to get rid of him in, 2 to 3 years. Brandon Cooks is one of those guys that's always good enough to get dealt. Because talent-wise, you think you can get more out of him than what you actually do.
2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heel.
I mean, look at the Saints offense this past year. They didn't miss him whatsoever. At all. Yeah, they better not fool around with him. Pay him and get that over with. Yeah, it does.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
What about him? Will Ezekiel Ansah show up this year and decide he wants to play? They'll be able to throw the ball very well, but will Amir Abdullah stay in one piece? Oh, that looks ugly.
That's a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Don't get me wrong, he's part
Is he really? Oh my.
maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work out a little bit more.
On second down, Rawls. Bulldozes
Thomas Rawls running like a beast today.
to the 10-yard line. A nice job getting it there after the incompletion. And now they'll look
I'm playing on all Madden right now, actually. It's not that disgusting. Sometimes.
3rd and 2. Newton. It's caught. Nelson.
Other times it is.
That time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Where all Madden gets ridiculous is when the CPU just completely destroys your running game because they're just constantly getting instant penetration regardless of the quality of their guys. Or their offensive line is a freaking steel fortress and you can't get any pass rush against them.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out 5 wide, 3 into the right side. Looking to throw on second down. Newton. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. And the wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
See, this is what usually happens against this play against zone. Watch how fast this guy's able to skate out of here and take away this read and this read. And here, all he has to do is just literally take one step straight ahead and sit down, and it's a touchdown. But these guys, they run their routes the same regardless of how the defense is aligned or what defense is being played. All he has to do is just run right here and turn around, and it's a completion. But they don't take into account how they're being played or leveraged, so he runs right into Cam Chancellor, and in between him and this backer, and I can't throw this ball either. And then Cam is able to skate out here and get to this guy, so I can't throw it behind the head of this linebacker. So I have nowhere to go with the ball.
Now you got 3rd and goal coming up, and can you imagine being in that little partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
They've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
The Brownies have a chance to be interesting.
3 tight ends.
I don't think they'll make the postseason or anything like that, or threaten to make the postseason. But I can see the Browns winning anywhere between 6 to 8 games, maybe 9 if everything breaks right. And it's time, really. You can't just be stuck in this perpetual cycle of being hopelessly inept. There's got to be a point in time where you've collected enough high draft picks and acquired enough base level talent to at least be competent. And I think they did. I think they did that this offseason. Yeah, that's not unreasonable. You know, 5 to 7 is good. 7 to 9 is, you know, if everything goes really well, no injuries, they get some fluke wins here and there. A team in the division underperforms, stuff like that. Right. There comes a point where you have to have accumulated enough talent where that kind of ends. Even if it's by accident.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And not a whole lot to speak of there as he'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the pickup, it'll be second down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
The problem with that is that they had Jabril Peppers playing out of position. He's really a box safety. And that's how you line up a guy who shouldn't be playing free safety, but you have no one else who can fill the position, so you put him there. And you don't want him to get smoked, so you line him up 50 yards up deep.
As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
All right, pitching a shutout so far.
Let's get to the highlights. The Browns haven't played their best football and trail because of it. The Jaguars have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Browns opening the game on offense. The pass ends up being picked off. Lowry's going to turn it around for a touchdown.
Boy, Lowry's having himself a game.
Jaguars with the ball midway through one. Newton's looking for room to run, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. That puts them on top by 14. Jaguars with it down early in the second. Broken coverage here on the pass.
Yeah, stuff like that just is irritating, Bird. Well, that came out of the blue, Koyo, you know? I mean, what can you say? We don't know much other than, well, we can speculate that Carlos got Me Too'd. That's what it sounds like based off of what EA released. It has to be something like that. And it has to be something, you know, really egregious for this to happen this suddenly and this close to release. And if that's the case, then okay, fine, get rid of the scumbag if that's really what happened. But yeah, you know, that certainly came out of left field. I mean, I don't think it impacts this game at all, really, or it shouldn't. I mean, the game's done. And whoever's taking over on an interim basis is going to be an internal guy, obviously, so it shouldn't really affect anything content-wise, release-wise, MUT-wise. you know, mode-wise. That shouldn't be an issue.
Adjustments that might be made defensively.
Yeah, 91 zone was irritating. What was a couple of things about the things that was annoying with 91 zone was that if you didn't have defenders 91 and above, you couldn't play pass defense very well with anybody. But they allowed such unnatural reactions by the defenders that it made running much of anything very hard. Oh, I had the post. If it just developed a little bit quicker. And then when you get to this point in the year or late in the year where you have linebackers on the field with 91 zone, plus all the defensive backs with 91 zone, what could you do?
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
All right, so a sack and a holding penalty. This half is off to a flying start.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
You look like you might be blitzing.
To throw on second down. Newton. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Scram.
He was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Yeah, I mean, just allow us to trust our eyes. That's all. If I got the route concept dialed up to beat your coverage, don't bail the guy out with a Superman defender.
The play clock's running down. 3rd and long. It's Newton.
Oh, that possession stunk. Hey, I lost my first 3 games of the season, buddy.
Second and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Still a couple yards short of the first.
Yeah, these next couple of weeks are going to drag. It's going to drag really, really slowly.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. try and run for it.
No, sir.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of one.
Gerald McCoy says no.
I think it's pretty evident we can see the difference a week makes. Last week, he ran
Glad I could help.
wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Gerald McCoy gets the insta-shed.
He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the side.
And what a horrible punt.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. So they took a shot.
Didn't really have much I could do there.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
10 yards still left on second down. To throw again.
Jeez. Who the hell was that? Now they're starting to jump. My snap count. I'm going to have to hard count once or twice.
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. The shotgun snap for Newton.
Juju.
It's complete. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. We often with Cam Newton talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. And the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Elsewhere, a third quarter score from NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Texans who have scored to grab.
The only bad part about this is the fact that the possession catch animation eliminates the safety from reacting. That, I'm looking forward to that no longer happening. Even if it's complete, just have him do something. I mean, not all single high safeties are created equal. If he's late, but have him break. So you're not sitting there going, come on, do something.
On first down, Newton drops it underneath for Walls. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air.
This jet sweep play would be nice. You know what would be even nicer? If there was a play action jet sweep out of the same formation. But guess what? There isn't. And even better, there isn't an empty set play action jet sweep in the game at all.
This is what happens sometimes when you
Tell me how that makes sense.
to get back to it, because once guys get out start it again occasionally.
There's no reason why a run should not have an accompanying play-action pass concept off of it. None. Zero. Zilch. It shouldn't happen.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point.
I mean, on one hand, they got substantially better DSK compared to, say, Madden 16 and 15, but still need more work on the playbooks, definitely. Scram.
Before reaching the 20 with a strong run. 6 yards there on the keeper at second down.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Yeah. Well, that and you hope the pass rush kicks in too.
Convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, the archetype is a very good concept. I'm curious to see how the progression in CFM mode plays out.
Linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage. Make sure to take away all spaces, all creases. That would work really well for them.
So I doink that.
Instead went backwards. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's a sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. A 3 out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've got to be on the field more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
I hate the drop open pass trait. Oh my gosh. That trait is such a killer.
Freezing the defense just enough. Spring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Second down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now. How to go? And he'll be brought down shy of 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better than the first half. They've got to find a way to get in and go. He's a big part of their offense.
The give is the bell.
Ooh, someone got flattened. Jeez.
Pick up right around 5.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, stuff like that really is weird. I want to see how the players are rated within those archetypes as well. like if you change an archetype of a guy, there needs to be some type of ratings penalty for that, but I don't think there is. That needs to be improved upon going down the road. Or even when you're drafting a guy in CFM, either online or offline CFM, you know, what type of ratings is the guy coming in with these different types of archetypes? No, I used that one, Blackbird. That he didn't do on his own.
Sure they didn't get there.
On third down, here's Bell. They'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a
Yep, we are making Mr. Bell's life miserable.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Before they can get the punt away whistles, as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action.
Do I like the 3-4 in real life or in the game? In real life, yes. In the game, I don't dislike it as much as I used to because run fits help it out a lot in some cases, but there is still some issues with it. There's some issues with setting the edge on outside runs, and also with the alignment of some sets, and the fact that your nose tackle doesn't really command a double team, so it plays almost identical to a 4-3. As DSK just said just now, there's no such thing as a two-gap player, man, and everyone's is a single-gap defender, so if you're going to have everyone playing one gap and trying to penetrate upfield, you might as well play a 4-3. The biggest reason why the 3-4 in Madden is good is because the game does not block odd fronts very well, especially the inside zone running game, which is why people can get away with playing 3-3-5 nickel, Tampa 2, and wreak havoc on your zone run game. What do you think of Le'Veon Bell and the Steelers and their contract and negotiation impasse? It's looking like Le'Veon Bell probably won't be a Steeler past this next season. I did not mean to call that play. Oh, wow. What play was that?
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't.
Huh, that was strange. Well, I hope you do, Nicholas Roy. You go out there and you get them.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Throwing it in. Stafford.
I wouldn't mind seeing Bell on the Jets. I mean, he's 26 years old. So if he plays out this year, he'll be 27. Jets have a ton of cap space. Their line is kind of, you know, meh, but you can, you know, beef that up during the offseason as well. And, you know, next year, if not late this year, you'll be beginning the Sam Darnold era anyway, so it makes sense to have a back that can take some heat off of him and do a lot of things.
Stafford looks to throw again. And this one he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
The first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside.
That and trucking. Basically, as long as he doesn't fumble, you're pretty much good to go. Oh, wow. Who'd they draft? I don't remember. Ah, really?
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. Now Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'll be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
Kerryon Johnson. That's not a bad player. That's not a bad player at all.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
He's actually a very similar style back to Abdullah. They're about the same size. Johnson's probably a little bit faster. Boom.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I try to get high motor on every one of my defenders as possible, Blackbird. It affects their eagerness to pursue the ball down the field.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Bell. And takes this one in for a high score. Leading Bell. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And then the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard and give credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You go a slow clap on me.
CPU trying to fight.
They haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Hey, 9.5 minutes left with all Madden. You never know, Dick. You never know what madness the CPU has in store for you. No, he hasn't. I thought he'd be better. But he's been very, very average.
Someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near your goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Now they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after this field goal.
All right, let's move the ball, drain this clock down, and not leave much time for anything crazy to happen. Hey, Ron, how's it going? Or we can get tackled for a 3-yard loss out of the gate. One of the two. I'm doing fabulous. Oh, get up the field. Oh, wow, almost got it. Didn't have time for the out.
Whether you play a West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you either throw a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
They brought 6 on that bad boy, jeez. 0 blitz their life away.
For the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they're marking. And that same crosses at the 11-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to do the field.
Wow, UFO Stafford. Here is your single high free safety's job. Find who is running post seam. Now, in Madden 18, AI controlled, he stops right here, more than likely, but I'm using him, so I book right to him as soon as he clears the hook curl. He needs to chuck him, though. You get a one chuck here. Let us see him chuck him again. Really make it hard to get down that seam.
Chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do, hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Second and 10, Stafford again.
Wow, he threw it away. Second big thing that needs to be addressed. Defensive tackles have to get up the field. I mean, the ends get up the field just fine. And this is great. You know, get up field. Bend the hoop there. But Gerald McCoy eventually wins here, as he should. But there's no deterrent for him to just... If I'm playing a user, He's scrambling out here because there's no impediment in front of him to make him nervous. Until now. But if McCoy is doing a bull rush, or at least getting some type of push, if he's the bigger, stronger guy, that would make that a lot less comfortable for people.
Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
The Browns on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
There we go. Then you put your pass rush on aggressive and everything changes, which we shouldn't really have to do. But alas, that's the way it is. The back didn't do him any favors. Le'Veon says, "I'm not about that life."
Here's Sam Cook now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Monty Bryant, though, has done a pretty good job of filling in for Mr. Ngakoue.
Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive? I think it's leverage. The big guys on the front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Ah, damn guard. Hey, Hollywood. What's going on, buddy? I don't mind it. I mean, it's good for creativity for guys who like that kind of stuff. It'll make draft class a little bit more fun in CFM mode, online leagues and all that good stuff. That's better.
He's going to take this one down about the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
Yeah, you can take your top 8 rush defense and go to hell.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far.
My interior line can bulldoze.
In this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
That's better. Leave you through the hole, dang it.
Up 2nd down here. They stay on the ground once again. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
This drive is pretty clear.
Yeah. I've seen that happen too. You're not wrong.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. signal set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
I had the hitch too. Had to wait for that guy to skate out of there a little bit longer than I would have liked, but it would have been there if my line held up.
Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now, what kind of wind do I have here? Yeah, I got Justin Tucker. I can hit this. It's possible.
And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
Kick it is up. It's good.
So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the ball.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before.
Now Brady freaking gives me fits in this game. You kidding me? He gets all kinds of clutch cheese. Yeah, looking forward to it, Hollywood. I like your streams. Hollywood's a fun guy. He puts out good content. Likes to have a good time. Doesn't take this all so seriously. Hollywood Sports was a great example of a guy who, you know, remembers that these are at the end of the day, these are games and are meant to be fun and enjoyed. And if you're not enjoying them, there's other things you can be doing with your life. But if you like playing them, have fun with it.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it.
Oh, I mean, all things being equal, if I had a choice, I would take the more mobile quarterback as well. But if I was stuck with him, I wouldn't complain about it. I'd be quite content.
Stafford. His throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying for his tight end, the veteran Anthony Fasano. And now it's second down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
On second down, here's Stafford.
Wow.
That's Sims. And he'll get it out to midfield. What's the spot right in midfield at the 50. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. That's not what he did after the catch.
Yeah, that's your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving.
Seam flat occupied there or somebody? Yeah, the Z spot. That makes sense. He's airmailed that pass a lot this game.
And this will probably be the last play they can squeeze in here before the 2-minute warning.
Defense always has to be careful in this situation. A lot of teams like to take a shot.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. Time for a break. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To the air again, Stafford.
Eric Weddle in the hole. Who was that thrown to? I didn't see the intended receiver.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense.
Yeah, the PC version interests me. For that reason, I'm really curious how the modders will approach that.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Alrighty, let's just end this next minute 46 without any injuries, please.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. Coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
That little stick route is pretty much the only thing he's been able to complete all game.
We'll get better as we go forward.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Yeah, it's not an unreasonable view.
Just throw on second down to Stafford. Over the middle and gets it to Patterson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Offense for them has been in a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now.
Yeah, this is offline.
These players are really for next week trying to get some momentum going.
So the offense has
I see 0 point reason and have zero desire to play online right now at this point in the year.
a shotgun snap for Stafford. Over the middle complete. That's Sims. And he'll be down deep into Jackson.
Yeah, do some of this is good work. I have to agree.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. From the red zone now, Stafford.
He's definitely a very good asset to the community as a whole, I believe.
And this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Again, it's Stafford. His throw is incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good.
Oh, I'm sure all Madden will get its revenge at some point in the not too distant future.
Find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Yeah, I'm not playing on default.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and long. And another one thrown incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
Kick is up. It's good. Moral victory for the Brownies.
It's a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because
And the QB that will not miss a pass ever.
no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
They're going to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
Kneel it out.
Preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who
Alrighty, that's that for that.
and then you go on the road, band together, and get it.
Relatively drama-free game.
So for the Jags, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com.
Alrighty. That is it for me, folks. Gonna call it a night. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you all later. Peace.